Roberts are right in there, third quarter. Got close. We just didn't quite finish it.
Yeah, we just gotta finish games better as a team. We're not just offense and defense. We got to play together. That's what we got to get better at. We got the guys on our team to be successful. And I can't sit here and be mad. A&M came out and did what they were supposed to do to win the game. We didn't. We got a week off. We'll fix those errors.
Robert, can you talk about the missed opportunities? You go down there, long drive, didn't get any points in the first half, and then getting down there to the fourth and not scoring.
Yeah, when you're in the red zone, you got to put points on the board, and that's our fault. We know that. Every offense knows that. So, we'll get better at that. We'll continue to grow as a team, and I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Robert, it seemed like they got pressure on you the last couple of possessions. You guys had been clicking so well. Can you talk about what maybe they did different? Or, you had a guy, Hunter was draped around you on the fourth down play, and then you had a lot of pressure on you through the interception.
It's just good blitz schemes by them. We just got to pick them up, with the run back and the offensive line. And at times, it didn't happen, but every team's going to have their moments. They had their moments and some pretty big ones.
Is it a strange feeling when you are able to move the ball like you do today and set a career record for passing or Baylor school record? Still made that move.
Yeah, it's tough, and I try to tell the guys we cannot become an offense and a defense. It's tough on the sideline to sit there and watch another team, move the ball on your defense, but you can't become just an offense and a defense. It divides the team, and you won't be very successful. So we'll just continue to make sure, we're a team. They got a turnover, we scored off the turnover. That's what you're supposed to do. When we need stops, we'll get stops, and when we have the ball, we'll score points.
Robert, what'd you see on the interception? It looked like you kind of threw it off your back foot too.
Yeah, I had to make a guy miss there in my face, and my guys should be better than their guys. That's how we feel. We thought it was a simultaneous catch. I didn't think so. It's a judgment call on his part. We're on the road, so they got the call.
Did they say they couldn't be reviewed? Or?
Yeah, we argued it. Ever since when I saw the ball in there and the catch, we're pointing to it. So, you can't argue with the refs. It's not reviewable, and he made the judgment call.
Rob, what do you mean offense and defense? Is it not together? What's going on there? What do you mean by that?
There's no dissent within the team, but you can't sit on the sideline and be a critic. It's not your job as an offensive player. It's our job to try to help the defense out as much as we can, and when we get on the field, to score points. So I'm sure they've had it before. I know the Ravens in the NFL had it before when they got to the point where they were offense and defense. And Ray Lewis had to make sure that didn't happen. So I'm this team's Ray Lewis. I got to make sure that does not happen.
Last question for Robert.
Robert, can you talk about what Coach Sherman said? A lot of the players came up to you, but Mike took some time and kind of spoke to you privately. What did he tell you?
Is that an A&M question? He doesn't need to answer that. That's okay. Are you from A&M? Where are you from?
Coach, I work for the Bryan College Station Eagle.
Okay, he doesn't need to answer that. That's okay.
What's wrong with that question, Coach? Coach Sherman talked to him after the game. What's wrong with that question?
Nothing.
Well, why couldn't you answer?
How to get away from second half?
Y'all were watching. I don't know. Didn't do a good job maintaining momentum when we had a chance to create some, and didn't get off field when you need to from the defense side. So at home and stuff, but on the road it's impossible to get down and not score and not get stops.
Art, can you talk about the missed opportunities? Have that long drive in the first half, no points.
19 plays, no points. That's not us. It's just not. And we just, like I said, we didn't do a good job of taking any error out of them, and they certainly took some out of us.
Was it the way the game was going that you decided to go ahead and go for it there? I think it was fourth and
four. If we kick field goal, we're down 10.
Yeah. So
how many scores that take? Yeah. So there's no difference. You got to get them up, you stop them, and then you get another shot. But no, so that was a deal where we hadn't been successful early in the game with the field goal down close, and you have a good drive, you'd like to put it in there and go. Of course, the first down kill was something that was sack. Second 15, that's not a good place to be.
Coach, Robert said that the team's hurting that they're together. Do you sense that? Or do you still
I don't think we have a choice. Are you kidding me? If you've ever played on a team, then if you're not together, then why do you play? So no, that's not even an issue.
But you work on the mob,
No. Just start being stable leagues. So we'll see. We'll hope he's okay.
Can you tell me just what A&M was able to do against you offensively, just on your defense?
We were
Running and passing.
I mean, same thing they've done to everybody that played. I mean, you know, they're good. They do a good job. They've got good schemes.
Can you talk about the pressure that they got on Robert late? You guys had been so successful, and it seemed like when they stopped you that they got a little more pressure.
Yeah, I mean, they got to him some. They hit him more than they certainly wanted to get hit, without a doubt. I don't know how many times he's sacked. I would guess 5 right now, just off the top of my head. You know, that's not good. And some of those were pressure sacks, cover sacks. I mean, they did a pretty good job of, you know, covering in the secondary some. And then, you know, we had a couple of snap breakdowns down in the red zone a couple of times that hurt us. But I mean, they got good people.
How'd you feel like they're having the crowd today?
I would say not very well. I mean, you know, so we didn't do a good job of taking them out of it. You know, so they didn't really have to amp up that much throughout the game.
How hard was it to run the ball? It just seemed like there wasn't much, particularly up the middle, there wasn't much there.
We didn't do a good job running. You know, so I guess to answer your question, it was not very easy to run.
Can you just talk about Robert's performance, the numbers he put up, and how he made some special plays?
Kept us alive. You know, the only number he's concerned with is you know, where that mark goes on the column. It needs to be on the left-hand column. So that's really you know, all that he's concerned with, and all we're concerned with. But you know, he's a warrior, he's a fighter, and that's why I respect him.